Welcome to the Faribault Community Television News for the month of March. I'm Sam Temple here at Ruth's House with Grace. Ruth's House is our supporting sponsor for this week, but the sponsorship is actually coming from Sam Raymaker at Faribault Interiors. He asked us to pick a nonprofit, and he specifically requested that we highlight Ruth's House as this month's host. So, Grace, if you could tell us a little bit about how things are currently going at Ruth's House. What's current capacity like? Is this a busy time? Is it a less busy time? Do you have less busy times? How are things going?
Definitely. Well, things are going really well. We just had our annual Helping Hearts fundraiser, so that was a major success. And to answer your question, I would say there's not necessarily a slow time at any point. We usually are at max capacity, or we have our waiting list as well. So we have 2 shelter locations, which is helpful though. So we have Ruth's House, which is here in Faribault. We can serve up to 9 women and their children, so it's usually pretty bustling here. And then we also have a location in Northfield, and that's called Sarah's House. We can serve up to 5 women there. So we kind of have a rotating basis, but typically women stay from anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. So we're here for the very beginning to the very end, and things have been going really, really well. The community has been an incredible asset these past couple months, and we are just really grateful for the support.
Lovely. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're getting the support that you need, that your fundraiser went well.
Thank you.
We'll be hearing more about Ruth's House later on in the program, but for now, here's the news.
Hi, I'm Dr. Corey Miller with Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, and I want to talk to you today about a question I get asked fairly often, almost every day, is, will my cataracts come back? So when you have cataract surgery, you take out your eye's natural lens, and during surgery, you're able to get all of that lens out. So the short answer to that question is no, your cataracts will never come back. However, what often happens is you can get a film that develops on the capsule. That's in your eye. So with cataract surgery, when you take that cataract out, you leave behind this capsule, which is a structure kind of like a hammock that stays in the eye. We utilize that to hold your new lens that we put in at the time of surgery. Now that capsule has microscopic cells on it that can kind of grow and proliferate, kind of spread across the backside of that capsule. And I almost tell people it looks kind of like frost on a window. And what it does is makes things a little bit blurrier. So patients will often notice that their vision is getting blurrier. And so they say, oh, it feels like my cataracts are coming back because I'm not seeing as well again. Now this can happen usually 25, 30+% of times within 5 years of cataract surgery. So it's fairly frequent. And when that does happen, thankfully we have a treatment. And it's a painless couple-minute laser procedure that we do in the office or up in our surgery center. But it's not a true surgery, so you can do all your normal activities the same day even after. Vision is a little bit blurry, but by the next day you're back doing everything you normally would. So thankfully your cataracts never come back. Sometimes we do have to do a laser to touch things up. It's called a YAG capsulotomy. And if we have to, it's pretty easy, straightforward. Get you seeing back how you want to see. So if you have any concerns or questions, feel free to stop by Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center.
Hi, I'm Kevin O'Brien with Faribault Parks and Recreation. An update from our aquatics department. We are in full prep for summer pool season, so apply for those seasonal summer jobs. We've got positions open for the aquatic center with lifeguards. Must be 15 years old to be a lifeguard, and guest service staff working the concessions and slides out at the Faribault Family Aquatic Center. So please apply for those positions on the City of Faribault's website. Lifeguard classes are getting scheduled, so look for those on the Faribault Parks and Recreation registration page. Again, must be 15-year-olds to be a certified lifeguard. Registration is open for spring swim lessons. So sign up on the City of Faribault's website, Parks and Recreation, in the registration tab for those spring swim lessons. Summer registration will open May 28th at 8 a.m. However, our summer programs are listed on our registration page, so you can get a glimpse at what's going to come open for this summer season. Look ahead for those summer programs and mark your calendars to sign up for those summer programs May 28th at 8 a.m.
Hello everyone, Mo Gaitan here to report on all things Viaduct Park. We're excited to offer some new and exciting spring programs, the first of which is our Sunday Shuffle. It's our Euchre Card Club, Sundays at 1 o'clock at the Viaduct. Then on March 20th, let Parks and Rec take care of the kiddos for the evening while you and your partner enjoy a night on the town. We'll take care of the entertainment and the food while you get to enjoy a lovely date night. In April, 10 Acre Baker will be here to put on a sourdough class for beginners, your need to know. And you will take home multiple bakeable doughs, the equipment to keep up that hobby at home, and a complete printed guide just to ensure success along the way. Registration is now open. And lastly, we're really eager for spring to approach as we count down the days until our splash pad is up and running. So stay tuned for our big community celebration this spring at Viaduct Park. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jill Stratman. I'm the Youth Recreation Coordinator at the Faribault Park and Rec. And coming up in April, we have a brand new program for kids ages 4 to 9 years old. It's our spring training camp. So we're going to do a lot of different fun activities and different sports concepts. We're going to be meeting in the gym. There'll be a session for kids ages 4 to 6 and a session for kids ages 7 to 9. We're going to meet Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you can check out the bulletin for that. That is going to be running April 7th through the 23rd at the Community Center. And that's going to roll us right into summer. In the summer, we have all kinds of opportunities, camps, sports, tennis, golf, safety camp, fun center camps, camps up at Washington for youth ages 3.5 to 8 years old. And that bulletin is out now, so check out the bulletin, check us out online to see what you can register for on that. Another special event to tell you about is the Star Watch Party. It's going to be taking place April 13th at 8 p.m. out at Riverbend. You need to register for that by April 10th, and you can currently do that. Mike Lynch, who is a retired WCCO meteorologist, comes down. He's got amazing telescopes, and you get to study all kinds of amazing things in the sky. So check that out on April 13th.
Hi, happy March, everybody. We are so lucky to live in Faribault. I'm Laura Bach from the Faribault Foundation. Coming up this month, if you know a high school senior in the area, we've got a couple of scholarships that we're still taking applications for high school seniors. If you go to the Faribault Senior High, we've got an award for a male athlete and a female athlete. That's from the Cole McAdams Memorial Scholarship Fund. And if you know somebody who's a high school senior from southern Minnesota, we've got a Southern Heights Dental Scholarship for someone who's pursuing a career as a dental assistant. Encourage them to apply. Really simple applications available online at faribaultfoundation.org. So that's coming up as the school year wraps up. We're looking forward to opening a grant cycle in April. So more details coming about that for our community micro grants in April. Nonprofit organizations will be welcome to apply. More details coming soon. Check out faribaultfoundation.org. We have our new 2025 impact report available in digital form. You can page through that there and see all of the growth and impact that the Faribault Foundation made in 2025. Also, it's tax season, so if you're visiting with your accountants and there's a way that we can help for 2026 offset some taxes in this calendar year, let us know if you'd like to have a conversation. Sometimes giving to a foundation or any nonprofit is a way to reduce some of that tax burden. We're always available for those conversations. Other than that, check out, again, faribaultfoundation.org for reoccurring giving opportunities. Pick your favorite fund, set up a monthly donation, and feel good about the impact that you're making in Faribault. As always, we certainly feel lucky to live in Faribault. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day, and if we can help in any way, give us a call, 507-805-8800, or find us online at faribaultfoundation.org.
Nice. Hi, my name's Chad, and I'm the pharmacy manager at the Hy-Vee here in Faribault. Today I'm going to be talking about nutrition, because March is Nutrition Month. And at Hy-Vee here in Faribault, we have a great resource, Tracy. She is our dietitian. She works between Otana and Faribault, and she's here a couple days a month. Or you can call her and set up an appointment for a time, and she'll be here in Faribault. Otherwise, she has a calendar on the outside of her door, which is right next to the pharmacy, and that says the days that she's here or in Otana. You can take a look at those, and she'd be more than happy to meet with you and help counsel you on your different dietetic needs and everything throughout the store as well. And when you're in here talking with her, feel free to talk to us, and we can help you transfer your prescriptions over if they're not already here as well. Looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Hello Faribault, Nort Johnson here with your Chamber of Commerce. Spring is closing in on us pretty soon here, and of course that means not only our Flannel Formal, the big event downtown, which is March 7th, so this video will be out early in March. If you're interested in going, it's Saturday, March 7th. Get your tickets, because it will sell out again. Usually there's a few left at the door, but not many. So when you get this, if you haven't got your tickets yet, give us a shout at the Chamber. Troy will put the number up, I'm sure. Nextly, the downtown car cruises are in play again this year. Every third Friday, May, June, July, August, and then the last one is in September at the Harley-Davidson dealership. We're doing an addition to that September event, and this you should put on your calendar. After our Friday night car cruise, we're going to leave the stage set up, and on Saturday, September 19th, we're going to have our first freedom celebration. We're going to be honoring our military and honoring our service people. We think it's long overdue, and we're proud to help put that on with Faribault Harley-Davidson and some other partners that are coming to the table. There'll be a motorcycle ride and a few other things along with music. We're going to be honoring our hometown heroes, all of those families who have put their family heroes on the banners that are hanging in the downtown. I think we're on our 6th round of that coming up this spring. So we'll be honoring all of those heroes, and there'll be more. The event is being planned now, and we're really excited about that. So all of those things going on. Then we hit fall. It'll be here before we know it, as it always does. It gets here quicker every year. Nextly, I just wanted to speak a little bit about the legislative session coming into play for Minnesota. It's been a tough couple of years for business with regard to different mandates, both on the benefits side, paid family medical leave, which at its heart and soul is certainly it's a wonderful idea. It's a wonderful product. However, it's incredibly expensive. And Minnesota, already being the 4th most taxed business state in the country, this is going to move us right up into nearly the 1st position in the least tax-friendly business climate in the country. I'm hopeful that during this legislative session, there can be some relief around that topic for our businesses. If you talk to your legislators, just let them know you understand that Minnesota is ranking very, very poorly with regard to the business-friendly atmosphere from a government perspective, both regulatory and taxes. Tell them to do everything that they can to help ease the burden, at least get us in the middle of the pack with regard to competitiveness for business. You'll see different reports that say the climate in Minnesota is good for business, and in a lot of ways it certainly is. We've got one of the hardest working workforces in the world. We're a very innovative state. We've got great companies here, IBM, 3M, all kinds of business, Mayo Clinic, that are world leading. We just need to make sure that we're doing everything we can to keep those businesses here, keep that corporate intellect in Minnesota, so to speak, to help us stay on top in that way. So that's just a quick note. Hoping that legislative session this year has some good outcomes for business and for individuals. With that, stay safe out there. And enjoy the spring. It's going to be blooming here anytime, and we'll talk to you again next month.
We're taking a break from the news here back at Ruth's House to talk a little bit more about their services and how people can support. So when we opened up, you mentioned that Ruth's House is here to serve their clients from beginning to the end of the process. What are the different services that are provided? How do you hope folks navigate outside services? What does that full breadth of service look like?
Yeah, we offer a very large range of services here, so it's really important to us that from the moment the women step in our doors, they are met with safety, security, community, compassion. We give them even a handmade quilt to have throughout their journey and to keep with them. And essentially, we offer 24/7 care from our trained staff. We also ensure that all of their basic needs are met. The women are able to meet weekly with their case managers that help them meet and set their goals. We also offer weekly life classes to establish independent living. Mm-hmm. So on top of that, if we are at Ruth's House here, where we are also housing children, we ensure that the children have all of their needs met, and we help women establish healthcare services if they need them. We help them with their financials, and essentially anything that we can be in support of, we are there for. So there is never going to be a moment where they are kind of wondering what to do next. We're always going to be there to help.
Absolutely. And Ruth's House has an established trust in the community. It's been around for a long time. But it can also be tricky for folks to know, am I eligible for help? Mm-hmm. Is my friend who I know is struggling eligible for help? Mm-hmm. We'll talk a little bit about how folks can sign up to be on the wait list. But first, who is on that wait list? If people know folks that are struggling or they themselves are struggling, who are they? What do they look like? What are they dealing with?
So the people that are on these wait lists, to put it simply, are people just like you and me that have fallen on hard times. We offer services for women that have been facing domestic violence, if they've faced poverty, substance abuse issues, homelessness, the full array, because circumstances can change at a moment's notice, and we are aware of that, and we want to make sure that people in the community know that as well, that it can be anyone at any time, somebody that you know, somebody that your friend knows, that you might not even know is struggling. We're just here for anybody that might need those services. And like you were saying, I mean, that wait list, sometimes it can get long because this, unfortunately, is a situation that is not minimal. There are a lot of people in need of these services. There are actually not too many shelters in the greater Minnesota area here. So we're really privileged to take in anybody from anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And to your point, it's not one size fits all.
Right.
So if people do think that they need that help or they know someone who can benefit from that help, how do they get on that wait list?
Yes, so we have an application form that folks can either fill out themselves or you can fill it out for somebody else. And I can provide also our shelter number and our outreach office number, so you can give us a call there or you can go right on our website to help to fill out those applications.
Lovely. All that information is at the bottom of your screen right now, both of those numbers and the website. Finally, how can folks support this mission? How can folks donate? How can folks volunteer? What is the best way if people want to help make sure that the people in our community are getting the help that they need?
Yeah, if you're looking to support our mission, we've got a myriad of options for you for wherever you're at in life. One thing that we are relaunching that I'm really excited about is our Sustaining Giver program. It's called Champions of Hope. So essentially these recurring donations, they allow us to plan long term. They provide us with financial security and also increase our program stability. So we're really excited to get folks on board with that. So if you are interested in our mission, I implore you to become a champion of hope. Additionally, we always have volunteer options. We're always looking for anybody that can donate their time and experiences. And if you're looking just to give through other ways, we also have a weekly needs list that we post on our website and social media. And our website is rootsHouseMN.org, or you can always give us a call at our office, and that number is going to be 507-334-5043.
Lovely. And so that weekly needs list, that is donations, whether it's paper towels, diapers, whatever that might be on a given week.
Precisely. Yep. Anything from coffee to diapers, as you said. We
Lovely.
are usually got a rotating list.
Absolutely. So keep up to date with Ruth's House through the channels that we have on the screen. We'll come back at the end to give one last shout out to Ruth's House. Once again, thank you to Faribault Interiors and Sam Raymaker for donating this sponsorship for this month. But for now, we'll wrap up the news.
Welcome to Riverbend Nature Center's program segment. The Interpretive Center is open Mondays, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can access the trails any day of the week from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoy your visit. We're kicking off the month of March with Little Sprouts learning about the weather on Monday, March 2nd from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. In this class, we'll explore what weather is and how we can be prepared to enjoy the outdoors in almost any weather. Dress for the weather, as a portion of this class will be held outside, geared towards ages 5 years old and younger. The cost is $5 per member child or $10 per member child. Adults attend for free. In the afternoon, homeschool class will be learning about the process of maple syruping by learning how trees move their sap and the history of maple syruping. This program is geared towards ages 5 to 12 years old and begins at 1 p.m. on Monday, March 2nd. The cost is $5 per member child or $10 per non-member child. Saturday, March 7th at 10 a.m. is our Bagels and Birds free family program. Join us for bagels and a warm beverage while you watch out the windows on the wild. For all ages, children must be accompanied by an adult. Then stay for story time with a naturalist on March 7th at 11 a.m. to learn about maple syruping. This program is also free and for all ages of the family to enjoy. Stewardship Saturday is March 14th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and is a free volunteer event. On this day, volunteers will be assisting with the maple syrup season. We may be tapping trees, collecting sap, or cooking the sap down. It's all weather dependent. If you want to learn more about the process, sign up and help out at rbnc.org/volunteering. Join us from 1 to 2 p.m. on Saturday, March 14th with the Owatonna Community Ed program to learn about the maple syruping process. Sign up is free for all ages, and children 15 and younger must be accompanied by an adult. Visit the Owatonna Community Ed website to register. This class will be held at Riverbend Nature Center. Monday, March 16th, Little Sprouts will learn about maple syruping from 9:30 to 11 a.m. with fun, age-appropriate activities. This class is geared towards ages 5 and younger. The class is $5 per member child and $10 per non-member child. Adults attend for free. From 1 to 3 p.m. on Monday, March 16th, homeschoolers will continue their exploration of maple syrup and how it's made. The cost is $5 per member child and $10 per non-member child, and geared towards ages 5 to 12 years old. Pre-registration is required. This month's Lunch and Learn series will host guest speaker Eric Runquist, PhD and conservation research scientist at the Minnesota Zoo. He will be speaking about how they are saving Minnesota's pollinators through conservation efforts and how we can help at home. This program runs from 12 to 2 p.m. Bring your own lunch. The guest speaker will begin at 12:30 p.m. The cost is $5 per member or $10 per non-member. And lastly, we are rounding out the month of March with our final maple syruping programs on Saturday, March 21st from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. The cost is $5 per member or $10 per non-member. Thank you for listening to our segment this month. We hope you enjoy the trails and the programs at Riverbend Nature Center. Please check out our website at www.rbnc.org.
Hey everyone, it's me, Ms. Denny, your favorite children's librarian. Thanks for joining me. I'm here to tell you about everything happening at the Buckham Memorial Library in March. It's almost spring. I'm excited. I bet you are too. It's been a long winter. Let's jump right in. First of all, speaking of winter, the Adult Reading Challenge program, Buckham Book Bingo, is ending in March. You still have the whole month to work on it and sign up and get great prizes and just for reading. But this is the last month. So March 28th is the last day to redeem or turn in your completed Buckham Book Bingo sheet. So stop in and get that entered so you can be part of the entries for the grand prize drawing. Buckham Book Bingo is the winter reading program for adults ages 16 and up. Our teen advisory board will be meeting on Monday, March 2nd at 4:30. TAB, as we like to call it for short, is for youth in grades 6 through 12. If you're interested in joining us, please let me know and I will get you an application and the membership requirements. Linda is hosting another puzzle competition also on Monday, March 2nd. Registration is required because it is limited to a total of 8 teams, and you can have up to 5 people on your team. It is for ages 16 to adult, and you do need to call, like I said, to register. So join us on Monday, March 2nd. Give us a call and register your team, and you can get a puzzle just for doing it, which is kind of cool. And then there is a prize for the team that finishes the most of their puzzle or all of their puzzle in the time frame allotted, which is 2 hours. Story time continues in March. We have 3 different formats of story time. Tuesday night bedtime stories on Facebook and YouTube. That's a virtual video of me sharing a book that you can watch as many times as you like. Storytime Share and Tell on Zoom meets on Wednesday mornings, and that's exactly like it sounds. We share stories over Zoom. So if you want to join us for that, just let me know and I'll get you the link. And then finally, we have Storytime in person every Thursday at 10 a.m. And sometimes we have special guests join us to lead activities after Storytime. We're very grateful for our partnership with Faribault ECFE, especially Miss Stephanie, and also local artist Kate Longley. So join us for Storytime in any or all of these formats. Book Buds is our informal reading buddy program, and that meets once a week on Thursdays from 4 to 5. No registration is required. It is meant for youth in the elementary grades, so K through 5. And you just have to stop in, and then we will have a teen volunteer available to read with your kiddo, either read to them or listen to them read. It's a great opportunity to work on that love of reading just for the fun of it, and get that peer-to-peer interaction as well. So if you're interested, join us Thursdays between 4 and 5 for Book Buds. Stitch a Bit meets twice a month on the first and third Friday of the month from 10 to 11:30 in the library's makerspace. This is a knit, crochet, and needlecraft group. You just bring your own project and work on it in the fellowship and company of friends and neighbors. Hope to see you for Stitch a Bit. Our retired library technician, Lisa Reavers, who is also a U of M Master Gardener, will be leading a class on butterfly gardening on Saturday, March 7 at 10:30 in the library's Great Hall. It is free. However, we do ask that you register so we can make sure we've got enough materials for everyone. So give us a call at the library or stop in and get registered for this great free program about butterfly gardening. Our 2 youth book clubs will meet in March as well. We have one for grades 2 through 5, which is Books and Brownies. And we have one for grades 6 through 12, which is Pizza and Pages. Registration is required for either group so that I can make sure I'm prepared. And Books and Brownies and Pizza and Pages will have the same assignment for March. It is to read any book of your choice that has won any award. And there are lots and lots of those to choose from. If you want a current one, we just added all of the Youth Media Award winners for 2026 to the library's collection. Stop in. I would love to help you pick out a book for either of the book clubs. So if you're interested in joining us, please give me a call, send me an email, or stop in and I'll get you registered for the book club that matches your grade level. Bob leads a tabletop miniature painting once a month on the second Wednesday from 5 to 7. It's for ages 12 and up, and registration is required. So this month it will meet on Wednesday, March 11. That's the second Wednesday of March. And if you want to join us, please get a hold of Bob. You can email him or you can call the library and get registered for this great program. Everything you need, we will have for you. You are also welcome to bring your own supplies if you wish. In March for spring break, we're very excited to welcome back Master Falconer Jackie Fallon. She is part of the Mayo Clinic Peregrine Falcon program, and she will be bringing a live peregrine falcon to the library on Friday, March 20 at 11 a.m. This program is free and open to all ages. It'll be held in the library's Great Hall. If you've seen Jackie before, you know how awesome this program is. So I hope you come back again, or if you've never seen it before, come join us and learn all about these amazing falcons. Pretty cool. We also will have our 3D printing lab during spring break. It's always the last Wednesday of the month, and it just so happens that this one falls during spring break. And so that is Wednesday, March 25th from 5:30 to 7. You can drop in anytime during that time, and Bob will have all sorts of awesome 3D printing related items for you to try out. So we'll have the program available, we'll have 3D printers, the 3D pens. It's an awesome opportunity for anyone of any age or experience level. Bob is our resident 3D printing expert, so he's a great person to get to know if you're interested. During spring break as well, we have another awesome new program we're bringing to the library. We are very excited to welcome Rose. She will be bringing Aloha Story Time on Thursday, March 26th at 10 a.m. This will replace our regular story time with me, and we'll have this up in the Great Hall. It's free and open to all ages, but of course it is designed for a pre-K audience, so birth through probably elementary age would be interested, but it's geared toward that pre-K crowd. And children and family are invited to sing along with Rose and her ukulele to explore stories and interactive songs celebrating Asian Pacific Islander and Native Hawaiian heritage with this awesome Aloha Story Time. I hope you join us for this new program. And speaking of ukuleles, if you want to learn how to play, you can contact Alan. She will get you set up with a one-on-one appointment for Uke Can Make Music, and she'll get you everything you need to get going on learning how to play the ukulele. Or if you're already an experienced uke player, you can also contact Alan and you can see about joining her Faribault Ukulele Network, or FUN. That meets twice a month. It's a ukulele jam session. So contact Alan for all your ukulele needs. We also have an awesome free program for little kiddos that haven't started kindergarten yet. It's called 1000 Books Before Kindergarten, and it's free. You just register here at the library, and then you track all the books you read before your child starts kindergarten. And every book that you read, one's at story time, even if you've read the same book 50 times, you can count them. Just for signing up, you get a free book from Books on Central. And then when you've read all 1000 books, you get another free book from Books on Central, and you get an awesome t-shirt that says, "I read 1000 books before kindergarten." It sounds daunting, 1000, but actually it goes really fast, especially when you can count the same book read over and over and over, which kiddos love and actually is really, really important for their ability and learning to get ready for school. So stop in and sign up, and I want to say thank you to Books on Central and thank you to the Friends of the Buckham Memorial Library for sponsoring this awesome program and making it possible. We also have adventure kits here at the library. That's right, we have a lot more than just books and ukuleles. We also have all sorts of great different adventures for you to try things that you can do when you're stuck inside because of the weather, or things you can do outside when the weather is finally lovely again. So stop in and see what you can check out here at your library. And if you want to get out and enjoy Minnesota's great state parks, stop in and use your library card to check out a free Minnesota State Parks Pass. They're good for 7 days, and they give you access to any of Minnesota's state parks. You just need your library card. They are first come, first serve, however, so you can't request them. You'll just have to stop in and see if you are lucky enough to find one available on our checkout shelf. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about here today, you know how to get a hold of us. Stop in anytime the library is open. Send us an email, give us a call, find us on social media. We would love to see you here at the library. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, that's the news for March here on Faribault Community Television. Thanks again to Ruth's House, Grace here for telling us about their mission and how folks can support.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having us here. Thank you to Faribault Interiors for allowing us to talk about our mission here. And thank you all to the community for all of the great work that you are always doing. Please reach out if you have any questions or you'd like to get involved.
Absolutely. We'll see you next month, Faribault.